Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome everybody here to Etheridge Elementary School for day number 2 of the Summertown Smackdown, starting things off here bright and early at 8:30 in the morning. Our first matchup of the day features two teams that don't see each other too often in really any sport, between the Collinwood Trojanettes and the Lady Cats of Lawrence County. This is AJ Good here on the X Sports Network. Sam Crash Camp going to be producing things here. One of the many matchups we've got going on today. We will be here from 8:30 with this game and all the way to the 1:30 game. Our schedule for the day is Lawrence County, Collinwood now. At 9:45 will be Summertown and Collinwood. At 11 will be Lawrence County and Summertown. 12:15 East Hickman and Collinwood. And then Lawrence County will take on Hampshire at 1:30. Collinwood in the white tops, Lawrence County in the pink tops here. Starting lineup here for Collinwood will be Tessa Statham, Zaylee Daniels, Zaylee Allen, Breeley Pig, Layla Daniel, and Jordan Andrews. For Lawrence County, you have Arlie Thomas, Reagan Franks, Alyssa Brewer, Sophie Cole, Ava Scott Garland, and Ellie Merriman will be the starting lineup for the Lady Cats. Collinwood, who ended their season a year ago in the district semifinals, and Lawrence County, and in the season a year ago in the region semifinals of Class 3A. Collinwood out of Class 1A, and Lawrence County out of Class 3A. So a busy day for both sides. Lawrence County one of 3 that they will play today. Same with Collinwood. Summertown has a game at 9:45, and they'll also close things out, I believe, over at the elementary school at 7:45 against Loretta. So Layla Daniel will serve things up to start off here for Collinwood. Officials, everyone getting in position to get this thing going. And we are ready to go. So Daniel will serve this one up. It's dug out by Merriman. Thomas now over to Frakes. That one is dug out by Daniel. And that one sent back over to Alyssa Brewer, who takes advantage of it off the hard dig from Statham. And the Lady Cats lead it early 1-0. 75-minute matchups. So they play as much as they can, and that also includes warm-ups in those 75 minutes. Harley Thomas to serve things up. Daniel sends it over to Andrews, and Andrews' kill attempt is long. Lady Cats out to a 2-0 lead. Claire Scott also in the lineup here for Collinwood. Serve here from Thomas. That one's dug out by Andrews off of the basketball goal, and an ace for Thomas. One of 5 seniors in this Lady Cat lineup. Next serve here from Thomas. That one is missed by Pig, and that one is in for the Lady Cats. Back-to-back aces for Thomas to make it 4-0. So we'll have 2 varsity sets, and then the JV will get as much as they can in the remaining time allotted. That next serve dug out by Scott. Daniel now setting up Statham. Her kill attempt dug out by Thomas. Cole over to Brewer, and that one is about 3 feet long, and the Trojanettes will get their first point of the day. Statham back to serve. Pig will check out, and seeing her first action will be Sadie Powell here for Collinwood. Statham's serve is over the net. That one's dug out by Garland. Thomas now over to Sophie Cole over the net. And it's dug out by Statham. Daniel tried the fake pass, and that one goes into the net and falls in. 4-1 Lady Cats. Sophie Cole's turn to serve. Leah Dixon now in the game, the freshman for Lawrence County. Checking in for the senior and Reagan Frakes. Next serve by Cole. That one is dug out by Powell. Daniel now back to Powell. That kill attempt is in on the back line. And Powell gets the Trojanettes their first kill of the game. Scott now will check out Zaylee Allen into the game for Collinwood. And I believe the ball went, no, they found it. Actually, we did go through the open doors here to the elementary school gym. Back to serve now with Zaylee Daniels. Right-hander serve is over the net, dug out by Cole. Thomas setting up, Dixon blocked. Now sent back to Collinwood. It's Powell, Daniel, now to Andrews, and that one's dug out by Cole. Thomas, now over to Brewer. Tip, block, Thomas, now Dixon back over. Andrews, over to Powell, sent over the net, dug out by Merriman on the back line. Thomas, now to Garland. That one is dug out by Daniel. And now it's Powell over the net. Cole, Thomas, here to Dixon, tips it over and in. Freshman pops it over the front line, and the Lady Cats now lead it 5-2. More subs here as McKenna Hinkey will come in for Zaylee Daniels. Serve here from Brewer is over the net. That one is dug out by Hinkey. Daniel here to Powell. That one's tipped into the hands of Cole. Thomas over to Merriman. That one's dug out by Statham. Powell now over to Daniel, gets it over the net. Cole, Thomas here to Dixon, and pinballs around, and that will be a kill for the freshman again. 6-2. So Lady Cat lead. 6 minutes into this opening match of the day. Here's Brewer's serve. That's over the net. Dug out by Statham. Daniel. Now over to Allen. Her killer tip is in. Trojanets cut the lead down to 6-3. Subs now for the Lady Cats. Reagan Brazier. And J.C. Schultz now checking in as Brewer and Garland will check out. Back to serve, Jordan Andrews here for Collinwood. That one's over the net, dug out by Cole. Schultz setting up Dixon, pops it over, dug out by Statham. Andrews here over to Allen, who gets it over the net. Schultz slaps it back over. Allen saves it, and Statham over. It's Cole. Schultz now to Merriman, punches it over. That's dug out by Hinkey. Andrews will send it back, dug out by Cole. Schultz sending up Dixon, slaps it down, but dug out by Statham. Andrews over to Powell. That one can't be stopped. And it's now a 2-point Lady Cat lead. Andrews back to serve once again for Collinwood. That one is over the net, dug out by Cole. Schultz now over to Merriman, pushes that one over, and that one's down. Tough play there for Powell. The Lady Cats extend the lead out to 3. Schultz back to serve. Sends that one over the net. Dug out by Statham. Andrews setting up Daniel. That one's tipped. Thomas now over to Merriman. That one is dug out by Hinkey. And now sent over to Powell, who gets it over. Brazier digs it out. Cole now back to Brazier. Gets it over the net. Hinkey. Andrews over to Powell. That one's dug out by Brazier, sent back to Collinwood. Hinkey, Andrews. Allen gets it over, dug out by Dixon. Schultz now back to Dixon on the back line. Good back and forth between the two. Lady Cats now double up the lead here at 8-4. Back to service, Schultz here for Lawrence County. Sent over the net, dug out by Statham. Andrews setting up Allen, blocked down and in by the freshman Dixon. 9-4. Another serve here from Schultz over the net, dug out by Statham. Andrews setting up Daniel. That one's tipped and in. He's trying to get it over the net and hits the right set of hands and falls in. 9-5 is the Lady Cat lead. Powell back to serve now for the Trojanettes. Looks like we got an official change, or maybe they're doing some training here. Good to see some new officials into the game. It's a good sign. This is a good way to get some on-the-job training. Powell serves it up, dug out by Cole. Schultz setting up Dixon, tipped and in. Freshman picking up where she left off from a day ago. Subs coming in. Frakes now in for Cole as Dixon will go back and serve. And Pig will check back in for Powell. Next serve here from Dixon over the net, dug out by Hinkie. Andrews sending up Statham, and that one goes long. And through the double doors again, Lady Cats lead now 11-5 with 10 minutes into the opening match of the day. Next serve here from the freshman and Dixon over the net, dug out by Hinkie. Andrews now to Allen. She gets this one over the net. Brazier. Schultz. Now over to Merriman, tips it over. Diving save by Statham. Allen sets up Daniel, pushes it over. Dixon. Schultz. Now to Thomas, tips it over. Saved by Statham. Andrews now back to Statham, punches that one over. Brazier. Schultz setting up Frakes, tipped over, dug out by Statham. Andrews now setting up Daniel. That one's off the top of the net and down. A good block there by Ellie Merriman, the senior at the front of the net. Lady Cats now lead by 7. Next serve here from Dixon. That one is off of Inkie's forearms and face and falls in for the ace. Unintentional run. Dixon back to serve again. That's a hot hand here for Lawrence County. A rocket, and that one is long by about 3 feet. So that breaks the Lady Cat run as Dixon checks out. Cole checks back in. Coming back in for the Trojanettes is Scott and Zaylee Daniels. Scott back to serve. That one sent over the net, dug out by Cole. Schultz over to Frakes. On the back line, and Lady Cats answer quickly to make it another 8-point lead. Brewer now checking in for Reagan Brazier. And Merriman, the senior, back to serve. Next serve here over the net, dug out by Daniel. Andrews now to Statham and puts that where nobody's at. Trojan Ants answer right back, cutting the lead down to 7. As Daniels back to serve. Sent over the net, dug out by Schultz. Thomas setting up Brewer. Dug out by Statham. Pig. Now to Statham, slaps it over, dug out by Thomas. Schultz, and now Brewer gets it over the net. Scott, Daniel, over to Andrews, blocked. Now Daniel will send it back. Merriman, Thomas now to Frakes. Dug out by Pig. Statham now over to Andrews. Dug out by Scott. Thomas over to Brewer. That one's dug out by Pig. Daniel now over to Statham, blocked. Now Daniel will get it over the net. Cole. Thomas here to Frakes. Blocked, sent back over by Daniels, and that's a good defensive play by Zaylee Daniels to pick up the point. 14-8 is now the lead. Layla Daniel back to serve again. That's over the net. Dug out by Cole. Thomas over to Brewer. Dug out by Scott. Daniel now over to Statham, tips it over. Dug out by Merriman. Scott now over to Brewer again. Blocked and sent wide, and a kill for Alyssa Brewer. Garland set the check back in. As Schultz will check out for the Lady Cats. Arlie Thomas back to serve for the second time here in the opening set. That one sent into the net. And the lead back down to 6 at 15-9. Statham back to serve for her second time in this first set. Powell back in. She'll come in for Pig. There's a serve from Statham. That's over the net. Dug out by Cole. Thomas now to Brewer. Dug out by Statham. Daniel. Now over to Powell. Dug out by Merriman. Scott now setting up Brewer again off the top of the net. Saved by diving Scott. Daniel now to Andrews. Tipped over to Cole. Thomas slaps it over. Dug out by Powell. Daniel now pushes it back. Cole digs this out. Thomas here to Garland. Fading away. Gets it over. Daniel saves it. Scott now to Daniels who gets it over the net. Thomas digs it out. Cole setting up Brewer. That is long. So the Trojanettes starting to string together some points and make this one interesting. Statham's been a long-time starter for the Trojanettes over the last 3 or 4 years. And miscommunication, and Statham's going to pick up an ace to cut the lead to 4. Statham back to serve again. That one's over the net. Dug out by Cole. Thomas setting up Brewer. Slaps it over. Andrews, now over to Daniel. Here to Powell over the net. That's dug out by Merriman. Thomas setting up Brewer. Slammed home. And the senior ends a Trojanette run. Dixon the check in for Reagan Frank. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. We are underneath a it's working air conditioning. As Daniel's kill attempt goes into the net, Lady Cats now extend their lead back out to 6. So it's a little chilly in our part of the gym here in Etheridge. I'd rather it be working than not working. Cole now back to serve it up. That's over the net, dug out by Powell. Daniel now over to Powell, sent over the net, dug out by Merriman. And a miscommunication there for the Lady Cats. The Trojan answer. Allen in, checks in for Scott. Daniels will serve. Sent over the net and long. Had a lot of velocity to it, just couldn't get it to slow down in time. Hinkie now will check in for Daniels. And Alyssa Brewer back to serve it up here for Lawrence County. That serve is over the net. Dug out by Statham. Daniel now over to Andrews. And that one's long. Next serve here from Brewer over the net. Dug out by Hinkie. Daniel now over to Allen. Blocked, but sent off to the side. And Daniel comes away with the kill. Checking in for the Lady Cats, Reagan Brazier. And J.C. Schultz. Garland and Brewer will check out. Andrew set to serve it up here for the Trojanettes. Gets over the net, dug out by Cole. Schultz now setting up Merriman. That one's in. Lead out to 7. The Lady Cats hit the backstretch at 2013. Next serve here will be from the freshman and Schultz. Dug out by Daniel. Andrews now back to Daniel. Tipped and in. Collinwood team looking pretty good here so far. It's Powell serve it up. That one is over the net. Dug out by Sophie Cole over to Schultz. Now to Thomas. That one is long. Leads down the 5 at 2015. Powell back to serve. That is in the net. Franks will check in for Cole. Dixon back to serve for Lawrence County. Pig back in here for Powell for Collinwood. That serve over the net, dug out by Hinkie. Pig. Now over to Andrews, gets it over the net. Dug out by Brazier, sends over to Schultz. Now over to Frakes, tips it over. Dug out by Statham. Andrews over to Daniel. Block. Dug out here by Allen. Andrews now to Hinkie. Off the top of the net and in. At the break Hinkie did there to cut the lead to 5, 21-16. Allen will go back and serve. Cole back in. Dixon will check out for Lawrence County. Hinkie is out. Zaylee Daniels back in. Serve from Allen over the net. Dug out by Cole. Schultz over to Frakes and over the net and in. Her second kill of the set. 22-16. Scott back in for the Trojanettes as Allen will check out. Here comes some morning announcements. Merriman serve over the net. Andrews now over to Daniel. Block sent back but wide, and Daniel will get the kill. Way down the 5. Next serve from the Trojanettes. Daniel sends it over the net, dug out by Cole. Thomas now back to Cole. Dug out by Scott on the back line. Daniel hustles over. Gets it over to Statham. Over the net, dug out by Cole. Thomas now over to Frakes. Dug out here by Pig. Battle at the net. Daniel sends it over. Lady Cats keep it alive. Back to Collinwood. Andrews gets it back. That's dug out by Cole. Thomas here to Brewer. Tipped over. Dug out by Statham. And they're going to call the Lady Cats in the net. I believe that's going to go on Brewer, and it does. The lead's down to 4. Daniel back to serve again for Collinwood. Dug out by Merriman. Thomas. Now over to Brewer. That's dug out by Pig. Daniel. Now over to Statham. In the net. Lady Cats now 2 points away from taking the first set. Garland now will check in for Schultz. Served by Arlie Thomas over the net, dug out by Andrews. Daniel now over to Statham. Dug out by Cole. Thomas here to Brewer. Dug out by Pig. Daniel now setting up Statham again. She'll push it over. Dug out by Cole. Thomas now to Frakes. Slapped over. Dug out by a diving Statham. Pig now over to Daniel. Gets it over the net. Cole. Thomas slaps it over and in. Senior puts the Lady Cats 1 point away from taking the opening set. Set point. Thomas serves it up. Dug out by Pig. Statham can't handle it. That's an ace for the Lady Cats. And they take the first set here against the Trojanettes 25-18. Take a couple-minute break, and we'll have the start of the second set when we return on the X Sports Network.
Are you tired of missing out on family life just to be treated like another truck number? Since 1986, Southeast Cares has been a family-operated business based in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Being family-owned ourselves, we understand the importance of family, which is why we value it above all else. With our large number of dedicated lanes and our friendly staff, we are able to evenly divide your home time with the amount of time you spend on the road. We offer multiple benefits with large company pay, all while keeping a small company environment. For more information, visit our website at southeastcarriers.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
You know, Storing Lee Furniture is not just some huge chain store, but we do have a 144,000 square foot showroom right here in Leoma, Tennessee. The Story family has worked together in the business for over 50 years now, and a familiar face is here to help you with whatever you need. That's what being a part of the community right here in the Tennessee Valley means. And if you have an issue, we're right here to take care of it. And don't forget free delivery. We invite you to come see us. We're Storing Lee Furniture.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with primary care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary care by One Stop Medical at its best. Do you have a small farm, a big farm, or just critters in the backyard to feed? If you answered yes to any of those questions, then you need to make the short drive down to A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee today. Owner and operator Jamie Ayers has you covered and will treat you right. That's A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
And welcome back to Etheridge Elementary School. Getting ready to start the second set here of our opening match from the Summertown Smackdown, featuring Collinwood and Lawrence County. Lady Cats took the first set from the Trojanettes, 25-18. Lady Cats will start things off. Arlie Thomas will serve things up. Thomas, Merriam, and Cole, Frakes, Brewer, and Garland. For the Trojanettes, you've got Daniels, Statham, Daniel, Scott, Pig, and Andrews. Serve here from Thomas is over the net, dug out by Pig. Daniel now over to Statham, tipped over, dug out by Merriman. Cole now back over to Merriman. It's dug out by Pig. Daniel now over to Statham, deflected over to Thomas, dug out by Merriman. Now over to Brewer, and I'm going to say that one hit too many off of the deflection, so the Trojanettes will get the opening point. Serve here from Daniel over the net, dug out by Cole. Thomas gets it over. Daniel sends it back. Frakes now over to Brewer. That one's tipped. That one's dug out by Pig. Daniel now over to Andrews. Gets it over the net. Dug out by Cole. Thomas now over to Brewer. That one is dug out by Statham. Daniel now here to Daniels. And that's long. And we're tied up at 1. Sophie Cole back to serve. Leah Dixon in for Reagan Frakes. That's over the net. Dug out by Pig, Statham. And Scott will get this over the net. Merriman, Thomas now to the freshman Dixon, and it's down. Lady Cats take the lead here at 2-1. About to reach the 46-minute mark here of the opening match. Next match will be Summertown and Collinwood. Cole's serve, dug out by Andrews. Daniel will send it back over. Dug out by Merriman. Thomas now over to Brewer, and that one's in. Now a 2-point lead at 3-1. Next serve here from Cole. Dug out by Pig. Daniels now over to Andrews. Gets it over. Dug out by Merriman. Thomas. Here to Garland. And that one's in. Garland, the freshman, coming away with the kill. Next serve here from Cole. Dug out by Andrews. Daniel now over to Statham. And that one is long. The point will go to the Lady Cats. Next serve here from Cole. That's over the net. Off a Pig. Saved by Daniel. Now to Daniels over the net. Merriman. Thomas now to Dixon. Blocked down and in by Statham. That ends the Lady Cats 5-0 run. Powell, she'll check in here for Pig, and Statham's back to serve. Sent over the net, dug out by Cole. Thomas, now over to Brewer. That one's dug out by Daniel. Powell, here to Daniels over the net, dug out by Merriman. Thomas, sent over and in. Fake pass works again for Thomas. Lead back out the 4 at 6-2. Brewer back to serve. That's in the net. And the lead's cut in half again at 6-3. Allen in, Scott out for the Trojanettes. Brewer out, Reagan Brazier in, Garland out, and J.C. Schultz in for the Lady Cats. Daniels over the net, dug out by Thomas. Schultz now setting up Sophie Cole over the net, dug out by Daniels. Statham. Allen slaps it over, dug out by Thomas. Schultz. And miscommunication there. That falls in. Leads down the 2 at 6-4. Daniels back to serve again. That's over the net and long. So leads back out the 3 at 7-4. Hinkie in for the Trojanettes as Daniels will check out. Oh, and Schultz got a little too anxious with the serve. Everyone having a good chuckle about it. Gotta wait for the whistle. There's a serve from Schultz. That's over the net. Dug out by Hinkie. Daniel now over to Allen. Dug out by Brazier. Schultz sends it back over, and Lawrence County in the net, and the point will go to Collinwood. Lead back down to 2. Andrews set the serve. Daniel will check out. Checking in for the Trojanettes is Scotty Beth Martin. Andrews serve, dug out by Cole, and will fall in for the ace. Well, leads down the 1. Serve here from Andrews over the net, dug out by Cole. Schultz, now over to Arlie Thomas. Dug out by Statham. Andrews, here to Powell. And that one's in, and we are tied at 7. 4-0 run here for the Trojanettes. Andrews serve, dug out by Brazier. Schultz, here to Dixon, tipped over, dug out by Statham. Andrews pushes it back, dug out by Cole. Schultz, now over to Merriman. Punched over, dug out by Powell. Andrews, here to Statham. dug out by Brazier. Schultz now to Merriman. She'll get it over the net. Dug out by Hinkie. Andrews now over to Powell. That's over. Dug out by Cole. Schultz sending it to Thomas, and it hits the pole, and the Trojanettes have their first lead since it was 1-0. Serve here from Andrews, who has a hot hand, and that one is on the back line. Another ace for Andrews, and the Trojanettes a 2-point lead. Next serve from Andrews, dug out by Cole. Schultz over to Dixon, gets it over, dug out by Statham. Andrews here to Powell, dug out by Brazier. Battle at the net. Goes over to Collinwood. And a good job there by J.C. Schultz to win the battle, to cut the lead down to 1 at 9-8. Cole out, Frakes in. Dixon back to serve for Lawrence County. Serve over the net, dug out by Statham. Andrews here to Martin, and that one goes off the pole to tie the game up at 9. Serve here from Dixon, and that one is in for an ace. Perfectly placed. Lady Cats now on a 3-0 run to retake the lead. Next serve from the freshman. Dug out by Martin. Andrews here to Allen, tips it over. Dug out by Merriman. Schultz here to Frakes. Blocked by Allen. Back over to Lawrence County. Merriman, Schultz. Now to Thomas. Dug out by Andrews. Allen now to Statham. And in. Tied back up at 10. Powell back to serve now. Dixon out. Cole back in. Powell serve. Dug out by Cole. Schultz over to Frakes. Over the net. Dug out by Statham. Andrews now to Martin, who gets it over. Dug out by Cole. Thomas now to Frakes. Fading away. Gets it over the net. Dug out by Hinkie. Andrews now to Statham. And misses a hair wide. Get 11-10. Brewer back in. Brazier out. Merriman back to serve. Sent over the net. Dug out by Hinkie. Andrews here to Martin. And that one is in for Martin. We are tied back up at 11. A lot of good back and forth between these two sides. Hinkie will check out. Daniels back in for the Trojanettes. And Allen back to serve. Sent over the net and long. Lady Cats lead it again at 12-11. Slater now come in for the Lady Cats as Schultz will check out. Thomas back to serve. And is sent over the net. Dug out by Scott. Andrews now to Daniels, who pops it over. Dug out by Merriman in the net and down. 12 all. Brazier out. So Martin out. Daniel back in for the Trojanettes. Daniel serve in the net. 13-12. Dixon now comes in for Frakes. Cole back to serve. It's over the net. Dug out by Andrews. Daniel now to Statham. And that one falls in. The Lady Cats, the lead back out to 2 at 14-12. Serve here from Sophie Cole. That looked like it was going to get over the net and just hung out on the net for a split second and went back on the other side. As Powell now will come in for Pig. Statham back to serve. Sent over the net, dug out by Cole. Slater. Now to Merriman, who gets it over. Dug out by Daniel. Powell. Now to Daniel. Slaps it over. Dug out by Cole. Thomas. Now over to Brewer. That one's in. 15-13 is the Lawrence County lead. Serve up here from Brewer. Pinballs around. Andrews will get it over the net. Dug out by Cole. Thomas now to Dixon. That one's in. 3-point lead for the Lady Cats. Serve here from Brewer over the net. Dug out by Powell. Daniel gets it over. Dug out by Brewer. Thomas now to Dixon. And that one's in. Right on the sideline. Right there, largest lead of the set here of 4. Next serve from Brewer over the net. Dug out by Scott. Daniel. Now over to Powell. That one is over. Dug out by Cole. Thomas. Here to Merriman. Pushes it over. Dug out by Andrews. Daniel. Here to Powell. Sent over. Dug out by Cole. Thomas. Now over to Slater. Gets it over. Dug out by Daniel. Powell. And Statham pushes it over to Cole. Thomas. Now over to Merriman. Dug out by Statham. Daniel. Here to Andrews. That one's long. 18-13 the lead. Brewer back to serve again. That one is over the net. Dug out by Powell in the net. And that's an ace for the senior and Brewer. Serve here from Brewer. Sent over the net. That's dug out by Scott. Daniel now to Daniels over. Dug out by Merriman. Thomas sent over, deflected, and Daniel dove, got it, it hit her foot, and would have been one hit too many. Good effort. Lady Cats on the back stretch, leading by 7. That serve dug out by Scott. Here to Daniels. Dug out by Slater. Thomas. Here to Merriman. Pushes that one over. Dug out by Andrews. Daniel. Setting up Andrews. And in. Right on the sideline. Subs now for Lawrence County. Brazier in for Brewer. Schultz will come in for Slater. Allen into the game for Scott for the Trojanettes. Daniels back to serve. That's over the net. And long. Daniels is out. Hinkie in. Serve here from Schultz. Dug out by Andrews. Daniel. Now over to Powell over the net. Schultz, Thomas, now to Merriman. Slammed home. Lady Cats lead by 8, 22-14. Serve here from Schultz over the net. Dug out by Hinkie. Daniel, now over to Andrews. And that one's in. Lead down to 7, 22-15. Andrews back to serve. Sent over the net, dug out by Cole. Schultz over, dug out by Powell. Hinkie will keep it in play. And Allen over the net. Dixon slapped over, saved by Andrews. Back to Lawrence County. Schultz, Thomas. Now over to Merriman. That one's in. (23-15). Dixon back to serve. Frakes in, Cole out. Lady Cats 2 points away. Dixon serve, dug out by Statham. Andrews here to Daniel. That's dug out by Dixon. They said it went on the wrong side of the pole there. So Lady Cats now a point away from taking the second set and winning the varsity portion of this. Serve here from Dixon over the net, dug out by Daniel. Andrews here to Allen. That is long, and the Lady Cats will take the second set here on the varsity side of things, winning it 25-15 and winning the varsity side 2-0. We'll take a couple-minute break here while the JV side for each will get warmed up, and then we'll have their action as they round out the first match of the day. That's next on the X Sports Network.
Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available on the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
Looking to spruce up the interior or exterior of your home or business? Trust Lawrenceburg Glass to provide a one-of-a-kind product. From windows to mirrors, shower doors, custom framing, storefront installations, and everything in between, Lawrenceburg Glass takes pride in our quality craftsmanship and strong attention to detail. With us, your customer experience always exceeds expectations. We're reliable, on time, and we deliver stunning results. Lawrenceburg Glass. Our passion is reflected in our work.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg
Being
today.
raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg today.
Shop McMaster's Home Gallery for furniture, appliances, and more. And shop quality, shop convenience, shop service, shop local. A family-owned business with a long history of serving the region. We're a one-stop home furnishings destination. We feature brands you know, competitively priced, backed by professional installation and service. You can trust that we'll take good care of you before and after the sale. For your home, shop smart. Shop McMaster's Home Gallery today.
Like you, our roots are in Lawrence County, providing banking for every stage of life since 1934. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank has been not just your bank, but also your friend, helping you with home loans, consumer and auto loans, and your everyday personal banking needs. Lawrenceburg Federal offers you a warm smile and personal experience, as well as the conveniences of modern-day online banking, mobile banking, and telebanking. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, your neighbor and friend, located at 118 West Gain Street next to the courthouse.
Shop McMaster's Home Gallery for furniture, appliances, and more. And shop quality, shop convenience, shop service, shop local. A family-owned business with a long history of serving the region. We're a one-stop home furnishings destination. We feature brands you know, competitively priced, backed by professional installation and service. You can trust that we'll take good care of you before and after the sale. For your home, shop smart. Shop McMaster's Home Gallery today.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
For the best at-home care in Lawrence County, the Summit at Home is the right company for you. We have a friendly staff over 25 that is trained, educated, and qualified to help with all your needs within your household. Our non-medical services include transportation, housework, dressing, and companionship. We are also covered by most long-term care providers. For more information, please call 931-762-2310.
And back here for the JV portion of the game between Collinwood and Lawrence County. Lady Cats took the varsity portion 2-0. So these two will face off for the next 22 minutes or so in JV action. So back to serve it up here for the Lady Cats is Walker. And dug out here by Gaston. Destiny Daniel, though, slams it home here for the Lady Cats to start things off. Looks like you got Martin, Gaston, Luker, Pig. Speaking of Gaston, sends that one over to Pig, gets it over the net. It's Brown. That one's tipped over. That's dug out by Martin. Gaston. It's over to Luker. Now Nidakis. And Daniel tries to slap it over, and it's a net hard enough that it folds over and goes down. Bella Grace Walker to serve it up again. This one is dug out. That's Creasy. Now over to Luker over the net. Dug out by Nita Cassis. Now over to Daniel. And Daniel just tries to find a way over and does. And now it's a 3-0 Lady Cat lead. Walker back to serve again. One is over the net. Dug out by Gaston. Pig. Over to Luker. That one's dug out by Cox. Now over to Callie Brown. Dug out by Martin. Creasy. Here to Pig. And that one is long. The Lady Cats lead at 4-0. Next serve here from Walker over the net. That one is dug out. Creasy setting up Luker. Gets it over. Dug out by Brown. Walker now over to Archer. Dug out by Martin. Creasy. Now over to Luker again. Dug out by Cox. Walker gets it over the net. Creasy sends that one back. Daniel sends it back. And Creasy back again. Now over here to Callie Brown. That one is dug out by Martin. Creasy over the net. Dug out by Cox. Now it's Daniel. That one is dug out by Wright. Battle at the net. Luker can't handle it. And Daniel starting off well here for the Lady Cats. They lead at 5-0. Next serve from Walker, and that one doesn't make its way over. First point for the Trojanettes on the JV side. Be Pig back to serve. Pig who got a lot of varsity time in the first couple sets. Nita Cassis digs it out. Walker. And now over the net is Brown. Gaston. Creasy. Here to Luker. Dug out by Cox. And Walker gets it over. Luker sends it back. Nita Cassis over to Walker. Now over to Callie Brown. And Gaston can't handle it. Brown picks up the kill. Make it 6-1. Subs coming in. Lita Brown now for Destiny Daniel. Next serve here for Nita Cassis. Dug out by Martin. Creasy sends it back. Diving save. Walker. Now over to Callie Brown. Gets it over the net. Dug out by Martin. Creasy. Now to Gaston. And that one is long. 7-1 Lawrence County. Next serve from Nita Cassis over the net. Dug out by Gaston. Luker sends it over. Walker. Nita Cassis now over to Callie Brown over the net. Dug out by Pig. Gaston. And that's Luker over the net. Walker. Here to Archer. And that one can't be handled. Another kill for the Lady Cat Junior. Eight one's the lead. Serve here from Nita Cassis. Dug out by Martin. Sent over by Creasy. Walker. Now over to Brown. Dug out by Martin. Creasy. Setting up Gaston. And that's long to make it 9-1 Lawrence County. Serve by Nita Cassis. Dug out by Martin. Sent back to Lena Brown. And Creasy gets it over. And that one's in. Break goes the Trojanettes' way as Creasy will go back and serve. We're at the 17-minute mark here of the opening match as that's over the net. Walker setting up Lena Brown, and that goes into the Trojanette bench. Get 9-3. Next serve from Creasy. Dug out by Cox. Sent back by Luker. Walker. Now to Lena Brown. And that one can't find its way over the net. Next serve here from Creasy. Dug out by Brown. Walker. Now over to Lena Brown. Dug out by Martin. Nobody there. for Trojanettes. No one can figure out who was supposed to go get it. Makes it 10-4. Next serve here from Brown, dug out by Martin, and goes into the front row, and that's an ace. It's at 11-4. Next serve for Brown. That one is sent back over, dug out by Walker. Need a assist over to Liddy Cox over the net. Dug out by Wright. Now back over to Lawrence County. Walker here to Archer. Dug out by Martin. Pig over to Wright and can't make its way over the net. 12-4 Lawrence County. Next serve from Brown. Dug out by Pig. Creasy. And now Gaston over the net. Dug out by Nita Cassis. Walker. Now over to Liddy Cox. Somebody was in the net. And that was Collinwood. It will give Lawrence County a 9-point lead. Brown here with the hot hand. Sends that one over the net. Dug out by Pig. Hard dig sent over to Lena Brown, who slams it home. And now a 10-point lead. 14-4. Next serve from Brown. Dug out by Creasy. And now it's Martin getting it over the net. Need a assist over to Walker. Setting up Archer. Dug out by Martin. And a block. Lena Brown, back-to-back points. 11-point Lady Cat lead. Next serve for Brown over the net. Dug out by Creasy. Pig will send it back into play. Right. Can't get it over the net. Next serve here from Brown. Dug out by Martin. Gaston sends it over the net. Need to assist Walker. Now to Brown. Dug out by Creasy. Martin now to Wright. That's over the net. Dug out by Nita Cassis. Walker. Now over to Cox. Tipped over. Dug out. And now Luker gets it over the net. And in. Subs coming in. Garland. Naomi Tibbs here for the Lady Cats as Callie Brown and Archer will check out. Luker back to serve for the Trojanettes. It's over the net and in. So Luker with the kill and then an ace for back-to-back points. Leads down to 10. Another serve from Luker. Dug out by Walker. Garland sending up Brown, who gets it over the net. It's dug out by Wright. Gaston now back to Wright. And long. Garland back to serve. Sent over the net. Dug out by Pig. Gaston now to Wright. Can't find its way over the net. Lady Cats now lead 18-6. Next serve here from Garland. Finds its way over and in for an ace. Garland now with the hot hand. 13-point Lady Cat lead. Garland serve. Dug out by Creasy. Gaston now over to Wright. Someone from the Lady Cats was in the net there. Coming up on 11 minutes left here. 19-7 the Lady Cat lead. Right back to serve. Sent over the net. Dug out by Nita Cassis. Garland over to Walker. Got it over. Dug out by Wright. Gaston back to Wright. Dug out by Nita Cassis on the back line. Garland in the play. Brown slaps over. Blocked by Collinwood. And then Martin takes advantage after the block and picks up the kill. Right back to serve again. Dug out by Nita Cassis, and nobody comes to get it. She'll pick up the ace. 19-9. Serve here from Wright. Dug out by Walker. Garland here to Walker. Just a hair long. Trojanets starting to string together some points here as they've gotten the lead down the 9. Next serve from Wright, who has a hot hand. And that one is in for the ace. Next serve here from Wright. Over, dug out by Nita Cassis, over to Garland. Now to Walker. She can't get it over. So Trojanets going on a run here to cut the lead to 7. Next serve here from Wright over the net. Dug out by Nita Cassis. Garland. Lady Cox blocked by Martin, down and in. 6-point lead. Next serve here from Wright. That's over the net. Dug out by Walker. Sent back to Collinwood. Martin. Gaston over the net. Cox sends it back, and Martin slams it home. She's gone on her own personal run to get the lead down to 5. Now timeout will be called here by Lawrence County as they lead by 5 with 8:30 left in the match. We'll take that short break with them here on the X Sports Network.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
Welcome to Employee Resources Credit Union, where you're more than just a number, you're family. We provide financial solutions that rise above those of traditional banks. With roots stretching back to 1964, we've served 4 generations during constant industry changes. We're known for our low fees and incredible rates. Join us and experience the credit union difference. BRCU, not for profit, for service.
7.5 minutes left here. The Lady Cats lead at 19-14 in the JV portion. Garland sends this one over, dug out by Pig. Gaston back over, dug out by Tibbs. Garland now to Walker, gets it over the net, dug out by Creasy. Gaston now battle at the net, and Lena Brown will end the Trojanet run. Lady Cats now on the back stretch at 20-14, 7 minutes left here in the opening match of the day. Summertown and Collinwood will follow this one. Destiny Daniel back in as Nita Cassis checks out. Lena Brown back to serve. Brown serve off of the hands of Creasy and into our broadcast position. Now a 7-point lead off the ace. Next serve from Brown. That's another ace. The freshman back in her old gym here, showing out in a big way. Next serve from Brown. That one's in. Make it 3 straight. 23-14. Next serve from Brown. Dug out by Luker. Pig. Here to Martin over the net and in. So Martin, who caught fire midway through this set, continues with that. Gaston back to serve. Left-hander can't get it over the net. The Lady Cats now a point away here from taking this JV set. Sub coming in will be Callie Brown for Tibbs. Serve here from Cox over the net. And Creasy gets it over, and that one falls in. Coming up here on the 5-minute mark. Is Martin back to serve. Sent over, dug out, and in. Nita Cassis and Garland collide, and that goes in for the ace. Next serve from Martin. Dug out by Nita Cassis, Garland. And Cox gets it over, dug out by Luker. Creasy. Now over to Pig. That one's in. 24-18. Trojanette's not going away quite yet. Next serve here from Martin. That one is dug out by Cox. Walker here to Daniel. Slapped over, saved by Gaston, but falls in. And the Lady Cats will take the JV set here 25-18. And 4 minutes left here. Let's see what they do. I think they're just going to keep them. Yep, that's it. So we will wrap things up here with about 4 minutes left here. So the next match will be between Summertown and Collinwood. That will be here in a few minutes on the X Sports Network.